teacher.
Can you let him say something? All right. Do you want to say a couple things?
Yeah, just
So, what about? Okay, there's a library, right? Hold on one second. My experience is that when I was a student, it's hard to find a time that works for everyone's schedule. You know, someone's going to have sports, someone's going to have this, and if you can find a time where two or three of the people that have extra time that the meeting works for you, then you be there. You know, we're not going to find. We're going to have these meetings like on Tuesdays and Fridays, so that some people can make Tuesdays, some people can make Fridays.
So they've decided.
We don't
decide it.
Okay, yeah, they need to just set the meeting for 48 hours, and you know what, they're not even listening. If they want to hear us, it shouldn't be if they want to hear us, it should be if they do hear us. Like, you know, you shouldn't give them the choice. They don't care. They don't care. I've emailed the superintendent, not this superintendent, but the superintendent before this, and he was a close friend of mine, and I've not got emails back. His secretary, I will have him call you back. I will have him call you back. I'll have him call you back. Where is he now? Did we even, I don't remember getting a little letter in the mail saying that Dr. Hammond left the school district. I didn't know that until today. Sorry. Like, I think that's kind of important. He's our superintendent.
Thank you. Next speaker right here.
I don't understand why they're saying like this whole 48-hour thing. This is not about the media. We don't care if they're here, if they're filming us. Who cares if we're on TV? Like, seriously. It's about us, it's about our school, it's about our district, it's about our teachers, not their teachers. Who cares on Channel 7, on Channel 5, Channel 3, whatever, what we have to say? They don't care. The people who really care are our teachers who are getting suspended right now for no reason whatsoever. And we have 48 hours to do what? What are we going to do? Like, seriously, why don't they make the meeting a little longer? We have 48 hours so they can tell the media to come. Like, woohoo, yeah, we're on the news. Do you want a cookie?
Was your hands? Okay. All right, go ahead.
And as well as something else that I wanted to say is, as Mr. Rogers has been put on paid administration leave, I don't care if it's paid or not, I don't think he left any sub-plans. So the kids who were just in the middle of their, I mean, you are his sub, aren't you? I am, yes. And I hear that they were like watching movies. They have no sub-plans. Like, okay, we're in the middle of like doing a project, and now he's gone. So we can wait our 48 hours, but you know, semester's over in a month. I'm sorry if we fail.
Irene.
We actually didn't talk about what we love about.
Hold on, the next speaker is Irene. Irene had her hand up first. Go ahead, Irene.
Okay, well, either or. Work needs to get done.
Let Irene speak, guys. Let's have a collective discussion.
I was just going to say that I personally went up and I asked and I said, you said we could have a meeting in 48 hours. We're asking as a large group of citizens who need this, who think that this needs to be continued, we're asking for that meeting. She said, I'll get back to you when the investigation is complete. And I told her the point is that this investigation shouldn't be happening. That all you're going to find with this investigation is we finally found a teacher who is like part of our family to a lot of us. To some, like, you can talk to him and he'll talk back. He isn't just sitting behind a desk grading papers. He's learning with us. We teach him as much as he teaches us. And having him be gone I'm not even old enough to have his class. And having him gone has disrupted my school experience. I think that this is something that needs to keep going now. This isn't something we need to go home and wait for. Because we can't go back to school and have it be school until we know that it's about us, not about them. I don't...
Well said.
Thank you. Yeah. This is the next person who had her hand up who hasn't spoken yet.
It was disturbing to me that they actually put time on people's opinions. You can't really put time on an opinion. I wasn't done talking because I got angry. I couldn't collect my thoughts, but I mean, they're going to give us another 48 hours to get another 30 minutes of talking. How many more people can talk in 30 minutes? You know, and they're going to give us another, they're not going to do anything. We have to do something.
Is there someone who has, oh yeah, okay, we have one.
I just want to say, as a legal issue, the 48 hours is not for the media. There's an open meetings law in the state, and it's a very important law that people worked really hard to get passed. The 48 hours is any time there's more than 2 people on any government agency that's meeting, they have to turn it into a formal meeting that's open to the public. The notice is to the public, it's not to the media, okay? And it's a very important law. So I love the fact that you guys are learning so much and opening up so much. Be aware of that and to ask, like you said, for a full meeting, not 30 minutes, but a full meeting. And you have the right to ask for that.
You know how long a full meeting is?
So I saw this hand and
You
then...
can tell me. Go
Go ahead,
ahead.
Mike.
Well, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Brian, and I was one of the organizers for the National Student Walkout up in Seattle. And I want to kind of piggyback on what Tom was saying, that Foster High School was the biggest walkout in one single school of students, and a number of students walking out. So you guys should be definitely proud of that. That's an amazing accomplishment. Secondly, is that the reason why they're reinstating Mr. Rogers for for the rest of the semester is not because they feel compassionate all of a sudden about Mr. Rogers and they're having a change of heart. What it's really doing is that it's because they're seeing that the students are organized. You guys are passing out flyers, and flyers were in the schools. All the emails and phone calls that went to the school, they were under pressure, and they started to buckle a little bit under pressure. And so what the key is that we continue putting that pressure on them to reinstate Mr. Rogers completely and not fire him after a semester, to reinstate and drop all charges against any of the other teachers and students. And so what it requires is continued organization of the students, and you guys did a tremendous, powerful job of organizing. Now we just got to keep it up, and because they buckled a little bit, and that's why they said that he can come back to school for this, starting tomorrow. But we need to continue the pressure because this, like was said, is not over yet. And so we should talk about how we can organize. What's the next steps for this campaign of reinstating Mr. Rogers and dropping all the charges against the rest of the teachers and the students. So maybe we should start talking about what we can do. What's the next things that we can do?
Yeah, that's big news. I don't know if people know. Maybe someone could fill us in on. The word is that he actually was reinstated today, pending the investigation.
Correct.
Correct. They had the lawyer here met, and Mr. Rogers met with administrators. And he was reinstated temporarily, but they're still going to continue with the investigation. So for now, we had a victory, which is awesome. But we need to keep up the pressure, like Brian was saying, because they still could fire him after the investigation. They could fire. They may not rehire him next school year, or other teachers next school year. So I think those are issues we need to follow up.
So they could just say, okay, we're going to let him stay, and then not hire him back next semester. So what we're saying is, for you guys really to make sure that your teacher stays in your school, it's got to be teachers here this year, teachers here next year.
I know some of you guys. My name is Riley. I graduated from Foster in 2003. And first of all, I'm coming here with people. First of all, I just want to say I'm real proud, being an alumni of Foster. And when I heard that you guys were walking out, I was like, that's what's up. That's my people right there. This is my community. And second of all, I just want to return to the issue at hand. Military recruiters, they prowl on our communities. They prowl on low-income communities. That's right. They come here. They want brown-skinned people to fight brown-skinned people across the world. They want poor people to fight poor people. They come to our school. They do that. They still call my house. I got a college degree. They still call my house. They're like, hey, I'll come over, I'll pick you up. We can help you out with your master's degree. No, don't come over to my house. I got friends that went to Iraq. They're coming back all fucked up in their head. They got problems. They got depression. They got shot. They seen some terrible shit in Iraq and Afghanistan. I saw too many people over there. They're coming back. They're fucked up. We don't need to be doing that.
What you said. My name's Nathan. I'm a teacher from Tacoma. And we had a walkout in Tacoma the day before your walkout. I walked out with my kids. And I want you to know that I appreciate what you are doing so much. Because if they witch doctor him, the next time it comes around, they're going to witch doctor me. And they ain't going to witch doctor me. So the fact that you are standing up for your teachers, the fact that you're standing up and supporting them is powerful. You are making an impression on the administration. You are being strong and you are being powerful. And if you keep it up, you can have the changes you want in your school. If you keep fighting and you stay united, you can make changes in your school. You can get the recruiters out of your school. Kids in Seattle got the recruiters out of the school. You can do the same thing here. So be strong, stay united, stay motivated, stay involved. And teachers from Tacoma, we'll come up and support. I drove up, he drove up, where's Hope? Hope drove up from camp, we will come up and we'll support you. And next time, instead of a car full, we'll bring a van full.